Hi guys! I am taking you on a journey of my very first journal. This is from way back in 1992. I was 10 years old when my mom decided to move us to Colombia, South America. And even though I spoke Spanish, I didn't write or read, and it took me about 6 months to really figure that part out. And so one of my biggest hobbies was cutting out um, music lyrics and singers, artists out of the newspaper, and pasting them into this little notebook. And it took me a lot longer to make friends. I was made fun of a lot because I was from the US. I had a funny accent. I dressed weird. I said funny things. My grammar wasn't all that great. And by nature, I've always been an introvert, anyways. Um, so this is where I spend most of my time. Um, we lived in Colombia I did for 4 years, and this is where I spent the better part of those years, listening to music. And oh, this is the Selena page. Unfortunately, I didn't discover her music until after she had passed, but I gave her like a little tribute page here. Um, she was a great singer, and I still listen to a lot of the stuff that's in here. There's Shakira, back when her hair was black. Shakira and Ricky Martin were like my third concert that I went to see in Colombia. She opened for him because he was the big, megastar. And she climbed on stage with her guitar, took off her shoes, and just gave a great show. And Ricky was good too, but she really stole the show that night. Um, I was a big fan of hers. Still am, but not as much. Um, Anywho, getting back to the music, a lot of one-hit wonders. That's really fun to see. There's Mr. Ricky and Lionel Richie, classic. Bryan Adams, and a lot of Spanish singers, Latin singers. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I grew up listening to salsa and merengue and a lot of stuff like that. And music has always been like such a crutch. You can listen to a song and it'll make you feel better, or listen to a song and immediately get thrown back into a memory, whether it be good or bad or whatever. So I have a lot of different, I don't know, music influences, I guess. There are the Beatles. This is the middle of the book. It's held together by one of those hoodie strings. I don't even remember having a red sweater, but whatever. There it is. And the book is very old, so it has seen better days. Oh, this is Bon Jovi, and over there in Colombia, they post the song lyrics in English and in Spanish because they want you to know what the lyrics are, but they also want you to understand what it says. There's Shaggy and Yoko Ono and John Lennon. Oh, how fun it is to reminisce. Um, and all these little flippies. I thought I was so creative, making my page so much bigger. Uh, and it's so funny because if you don't put them back exactly the way they were meant to be, they don't, yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna rip it or it's gonna fall apart. Everything but the girl. Um, so yeah, so the book is a little old and it is falling apart a little bit, but I do keep it in my living room and my kids don't know about it just yet. So with this video, am preserving a bit of history in case the book, eventually, you know, doesn't make it. Oh, Carlos Ponce. Back then, he was just known in Latin America, but now he's all over the place here too. And Dolores from the Cranberries. Oh, rest in peace. Lots of great music in here. Uh, my kids always wonder why I know like every song when we're driving in the car, and I'm like, if you only knew all the hours spent listening to music and learning things. They're like, we just want to listen to Disney. um, what is that? Okay. So, yeah, 1992. That's a long time ago. But I do love this book, and it brings back lots of memories. And I just wanted to share um, the, I don't know, the journey of my creativity, I guess. Back then, I wasn't drawing as much. I always take like turns in the ways that I express my creativity, whether now I'm bujoing, oh, La Bouche, and Raven Simone when she was like on the Cosby Show. Oh, check this out. This is funny. So I didn't know how to spell eagles, and I was just flipping through and I saw this mistake and I said, should I fix it for the video? And I was like, you know what? Let's just leave it alone. Let's just let it be what it has always been. And that's the last page. Thank you so much for watching. I have loved sharing this with you. Please subscribe and like and stay tuned.